on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. And I will beat the fuck out of her. Fuck is you talking about? Yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Bitch, you can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch.
Krishan's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on a motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
Tesekhi took it personally and wiped Claressa Shields out by courting Papoose and then putting it in her face online. If Claressa believed she had ended their feud, Tesekhi never had a battle she didn't win because of this. Claressa is furious over Tesekhi's online humiliation and has vowed to confront her in person if they ever cross paths. Does Tesekhi, however, experience fear? Claressa called her out and started the whole argument, but now that she's done it and pounded the nail in, Claressa is out there attempting to gain sympathy by playing the victim. According to the Baddie star, she has been telling anybody who will listen that she is an inborn warrior and no woman on the planet could ever defeat her if she ever trained like Claressa at the gym.
Lady, I remember the first time you called me out. I remember. You called me and Ivory out. You was like, ain't no street bitch beating me up. That's what she said. She's like.
When Tesekhi says that Claressa started the fire around a year ago, you can see that she is speaking the truth. She tweeted that she had $10,000 for any boxer or street girl who wanted to fight Claressa, regardless of the city, state, or country. As soon as the post was published, people began mentioning Tesekhi in the comments, proving that she had been given the gift of violence. She gave you a quick smile, and then Claressa stated no one else on Baddies could come close to me because they didn't train or live the way I do. When she was asked if she could take Tesekhi after someone noticed her post on Pop the Balloon, the next minute, she'll knock you out and send you off to cover some nasty hospital bills. No one wants to smoke with Claressa, even if people would pay a lot of money to watch her and Tesekhi fight.
She can't be beating me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't beat you, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can beat you. I know they can't. Like, I be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Tesekhi and Krishan. If Tesekhi ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your win, though.
She beating those girls up on Baddies. Them girls ain't
no
never
training.
Trained. Yeah. They got body work done.
I know going.
Yeah, it's
Naturally, Tesekhi rushed online to respond as soon as she found out what was going on.
Only way Claressa would be able to fight me is if I were to be a professional fucking fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and beat the fuck out of whoever.
First of all, Claressa has no right to become involved in a drama. She has professional training and is an Olympic boxer. Instead of getting caught up in some slum drama, she should concentrate on improving her skills. Once she had one, Tesekhi didn't let her animosity for Claressa go. As Claressa got on Jason Lee, Tesekhi shouted out to her one more time and simply barged in.
Went on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train, and I will beat. Fuck is you talking about? Yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Train every day. You can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. I'm the champion around this bitch.
Compete with a professional boxer. Of her battles are over in a few minutes, and Claressa merely made small talk to get Tesekhi's attention. However, Tesekhi was confident that she could sweep the floor with Claressa if she had the same instruction.
I'm a natural trained killer. natural born trained killer. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get me some professional training. Then we go see what's...
Rather than dismissing Tesekhi and letting the issue blow away as one of those internet fads, Claressa took exception to her remarks and offered her $300,000 to compete with her.
I'll make another poll. Again. I'll make another one. I'm gonna put, who do you think I should fight? Who do you think will give me a better fight out of these two women here? And I'm gonna put me in the middle. I'm gonna put me in the middle, and I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side, and I'm probably gonna put Ivory on the other side, or I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side and put Dolly on the other, and I'll let...
Let's face it, Claressa was acting a little too much now. She defended herself against criticism from fans by saying that she wasn't going to ignore Tesekhi, Arain's insult, and that it was the only reason she was reacting this way. Even though Claressa isn't involved in the ring, Tesekhi is still petty, enough to be angry with him. Her next move was unexpected. A few days ago, she shared a photo of herself with Claressa's public partner, Papoose. In a selfie she posted online, she nearly got into a fight with Remy Ma. The caption read, "Ciao, your ninja knows who the champ is. We just have a picture." But if stories are to be believed, it was much more than a run-in. It was clear that Claressa could have her man whenever she wanted, so she had better stop getting in her way. This time around, Tesekhi prevails despite Claressa's superior fighting skills. People must have cried when they saw that Claressa's guy was with Tesekhi. My lord. Behind the scenes, Claressa is furious because Tesekhi won without doing anything at all well. Unless you count the number of fingers it took her to post that photo and type that caption. And she exposed her vulnerability in public as soon as Tesekhi's post appeared. Claressa shared a photo of herself with Papoose and said, "Good morning to my man and my man only." When she was younger, she rushed online to demonstrate that she and Papoose were still becoming stronger and that their... Claressa continued calling people to urge Tesekhi to fight her and posting disparaging comments about her despite the fact that Tesekhi's claims were false. However, Claressa is slowly losing the plot, and people are asking her to terminate this struggle and find something else to care about. They're wondering why a professional boxer would even criticize or call out Tesekhi for doing too much for clout, given that we've only heard about her for 30 seconds. I hope she returns to her homeland. Is a street fighter, and if she trained and applied her innate abilities, she would decisively defeat Claressa Shields. Though it's entertaining to watch, do you believe that with training, Tesekhi can defeat Claressa? I'll see you in the next video. In the future, there will be more videos that you won't want to miss. So please leave a comment with your opinions and remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye, companions.